Good morning you guys, it's Karen and I am here to talk about this. This is Resveratrol 3% plus ferulic acid 3% as well. Yes, 3%. One big complaint about this is that the writing is so small, and actually I might try and feed that back to them because I've got this plus the EUK134 plus other items. I've got the Gran Active 5% retinoid. And I had the 3 bottles, and yesterday I was asking my husband, which one is this? Is this Resveratrol? And he was looking and going, wow, I can barely read that. And I said to him, oh, well, I did think about mentioning it to the company, but I said, I don't know what percentage of people will have a problem with their eyes. You know, I feel like it's probably a small percentage. Let me know how many of you find that a problem with this. And especially if you're using more than one item that's in a bottle like this. So this is the EUK. And this is the Resveratrol, I think, yeah. And so I didn't know which one I was using, and so yeah, that would be a grumble is the writing. That's not very nice, starting off with a negative, is it? Anyway, that's what we're talking about today. It's new out from The Ordinary. I ordered it and got it pretty quickly. I was worried and kind of expecting it to take a bit longer because you can pre-order things from The Ordinary, and I often find that that means there's a long wait, but there wasn't at all with this. So hopefully most of you can easily get hold of it. The ingredients in this are super interesting because it has, I think it's propionidal, resveratrol and ferulic acid, and that's it. So this is a really pure product. I'll read you, as always, I'll read you what they say or the kind of key points from the website, and then we'll take it from there. I've got my iPad with me so that I don't have to look at the screen, because I said to you guys before, I really don't like my side profile. That is really vain, isn't it? So anyway, let me read to you what they say on the website and I'll tell you what I think. So it says, The Ordinary Resveratrol plus ferulic acid is water-free, high-potency antioxidant serum for urban, exposed and stressed skin. I would say it's unnecessary to say urban, exposed and stressed skin. I think everybody could benefit from using this product, resveratrol and ferulic acid. This formula combines very high concentrations of 2 of the most powerful and important antioxidants in skincare, resveratrol and ferulic acid. I'm not sure I would say they are the most important or powerful. I would say vitamin C is a more important antioxidant. But anyway, they are really good and they are really important and powerful. Resveratrol is a natural phenol found in several plants, and the pure source is 100% derived from Japanese knotweed. This part was really interesting to me because I knew resveratrol as being from red grapes and from red wine. And so I actually eat red grapes a lot recently. I've really got a taste for them, and I just get a big one every week and I have a couple from it every day. And I didn't know there was another source of resveratrol, but having looked it up, it seems to be that the resveratrol from red grapes and well, red grapes, that's it, is more expensive to buy, but less potent. But the resveratrol from this Japanese knotweed is actually more potent and less expensive, but it's still as efficient. Ferulic acid is a high potency phytochemical antioxidant found naturally in the walls of plant cells. It's telling you then that most products have resveratrol at 1% and ferulic acid at 0.5 or less, which is true, and they have got it at 3% for both, which is really good. It says exceptionally high concentration, which I agree with. It says water can impair the stability of any antioxidant, and this formula does not contain any water, silicones, oil or alcohol. It doesn't. It is just a very, very pure product. The directions are to apply alone or after water-based serums. So you would apply it after, what's a water-based serum? Hyaluronic acid, I think, might be a water-based serum, something like that. Before oils or heavier creams. Alternatively, mix with other treatments. So you can mix it with any of the Ordinary vitamin C products. And it says actually if you mix it with a vitamin C suspension 30%, in each application it would form an outstanding antioxidant network of vitamin C, ferulic and resveratrol. So, that is everything that they claim about it, and there isn't anything there that I really disagree with. I think this is a fantastic product. The only thing then for me when ordering it was I going to enjoy using it? Was there going to be anything that put me off? Would it be maybe too greasy, or would it smell weird, or would it make my skin feel weird, or would I have any kind of reaction to it? Because just because things are plant-based or natural or really good for you doesn't mean you won't have a reaction to them. And I know I've tried things with ferulic acid in, my vitamin C from Skin Deva, for example, but I haven't tried anything with resveratrol in it as far as I know. Price wise, I forgot to tell you the price. It's £5.50 for this, which is 30ml, I think this is, isn't it? That's just amazing, an amazing price for this. I think I actually need to do another video about The Ordinary, just in case I haven't done enough. I've done like 20 videos, but I think I need to do my favourites maybe from The Ordinary. Anyway, sorry, that was just my mind wandering for a moment. £5.50 for this is amazing, and I don't think this is one that's going to run out quickly either, because you only need a small amount. So let me show you what it's like. It's really unusual. It's clear, as you can see. I didn't notice any scent. No, I can't smell anything from there either. So that's one drop. So like I said, it's clear and it looks like water, but it doesn't feel like water. It feels like oil. It feels like you are putting an oily substance on your face, but not in a bad way. It doesn't feel like a dry oil, because I don't like the feeling of a dry oil. There's something very odd about it. But neither does it feel like a thick, greasy oil. It just feels like feels like a substance that has, or a formula that has a little bit of oil in it. So that's why I immediately went to look at the ingredients and was surprised that there was no oil. Do you remember I said that the first ingredient in this was, I think I called it propanediol, but it's actually propanediol from memory. I think you say propanediol. That is a product that could feel, it's a skin conditioning product, so that's could be what I'm feeling. That's what might be the nice moisturizing feeling, the nice sort of oily feeling. Now that I've rubbed it into my hand, it doesn't feel oily. It now feels more like a moisturizer, so it's not got any oily feel to it left once it's on the skin. Just a note though about that ingredient, it is something that some studies have shown could be an irritant, and it's not. Some people say it's an irritant, some people say it's not, but I think pretty much anything in the world could be an irritant. So if you've got really sensitive skin, just be aware of that, because it is the #1 ingredient on the list. So what does it feel like on the skin? It feels exactly the same as I rubbed it in there. It doesn't, you can see it doesn't look greasy. Somebody asked if I could put these products on camera, but I honestly don't feel like you'd get anything more from that. I put these on in the evening in a whole, I guess you could call it a ritual for me. You guys will know if you're a regular viewer. And so I do sometimes stop things. Like this morning I stopped doing my makeup, like I cleansed my face and stopped everything to come through and film myself putting on my foundation, and then went back through. But there's got to be some things that are kind of just for me, and putting on my skincare in the evening, unless I feel like it would be something really beneficial for you to see, is something that I kind of just keep for myself, if that makes sense. There's nothing different to how you would see it there. It doesn't leave any kind of shiny finish. It actually feels really lovely and moisturising on the skin. I have used it in the morning with my vitamin C from The Ordinary, and they are perfect together, really, really good together. I have no irritation whatsoever. I've put it quite near my eyes, sort of about there. I haven't put it actually on my eyes. I've put it sort of over there and around there. It's really well under makeup, and I believe in the research behind this. You know, I have had a look into the research, and specifically looking at topical resveratrol, and there has been a study showing that it does help to protect from UV rays very significantly. So you are definitely using this with vitamin C and your SPF. You really are protecting your skin and preventing, you know, any further UV damage, which is what causes aging. I can't recommend this highly enough. I've written my usual notes on this, so I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to tell you. I've told you the price. I think this will be okay for all types of skin, except, like I said, be aware if you've got sensitive skin, in case you have a sensitivity to propanediol. If you have acne prone skin, maybe something else to watch with this, in case if your acne suddenly flared up or got worse, maybe stop using this and see, just in case it's that. And the only reason I say that is, the thing that will tell me if something is going to produce acne or anything like that is I get these tiniest little pimple, like the tiniest, and I got one right in the corner of my nose there after using this, and this was the new thing I had introduced, so I'm pretty sure it came from this. So it may be from that propanediol. I can't imagine it was from the other two ingredients, though I don't know what they are like. I think dry skin will love it. I think normal skin will love it. I even think oily skin will love it, as long as, like I said, it doesn't break you out. So I think it's great for everybody, and I really can't recommend this highly enough, in that I think the evidence is there for this ingredient, for these two ingredients, especially with vitamin C. So I think it works really well into the morning routine as well, because I think most of us don't use a huge amount in the morning. Most of the things that we want to put on our skin are kind of part of an evening routine. Maybe I'm talking out of turn in that, maybe that's just me, but I do feel like in the morning I get up, cleanse my face, vitamin C and SPF, but I'm happy to put this in with the SPF and the vitamin C, and I think they all work beautifully together. I say on the Ordinary website, but I have investigated it because I was a bit alarmed when I first put it on. It's very normal to get a warming effect from this, and I find that lovely, but like I said, it's slightly alarming when you first use it if you're not expecting it. So just to let you know, that is perfectly normal. That is the resveratrol causing that warming feeling. It's warm, not hot, but again, be careful if you've got sensitive skin. It could be that it feels too hot. I can't imagine that being the case, but you never know. I should have told you when I was putting it on my hand there, but like if I put a drop on, let's see how long it lasts for. So I can feel it now. As soon as you rub it in, it's like, oh, that's warm. Now it's gone. So it doesn't last, it lasts a couple of seconds and that's all. It just starts to die away. But I really like that. I love anything that's warming in general. Like I love heated masks and things like that. Like I said, I do have the EUK 134 and I will be doing a review of it. That's all I'm going to say at the moment. Don't rush out and buy it. Wait and see my review. I've got a few other things I want to look into. I haven't loved it so far, but I've only used it twice. So look out for the review, and it may even be today. I might sit and review it just now, we'll see. But yes, I am going to do a review on that. I also have the 5% Gran-Active Retinoid in Squalane, I think it's in, yeah. So I will give you a review on that. As always, I'll list all of my makeup, etc. in the description below. If you are a regular viewer, let me know what you think of this, if you've already tried it, and how it's working for you. And if you are a new visitor, I would love it if you would subscribe, and if you click the little bell, it means you'll get the notifications of when the review is up on the EUK and all of the other NEOD reviews I'm doing, etc. So that's everything. Thank you so much for watching, and I will speak to you again soon.